Hey everybody, it's Steve with SKY194, and appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and check out my stream. And we're here in eSENIORS. It's the last race of the season. I've just jumped in here to do this one race. I haven't been in the Ferrari in a long time, but let's try it out. Let's get out here. We only got a few minutes and basically do a lap. Let load a setup. Not too bad anyway. Let's cut some of the fuel off. Cut the fuel down like to half, something like that for like a qualifying. And we'll put softs on it too. Let's try that. Let's get out there. Trying crew chief, got crew chief going, but I haven't heard him come on yet, so I don't know if he's going to say anything or not.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh, there he is. There's Jim.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think that Carlos has gone off in PlayStation chicane. Green flag, sector 2.
After the race, we might try something else too, mess around with some stuff with LMU. We'll see what happens, see how it goes.
Sector 3 is now yellow. We think Alves has crashed in Indianapolis. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Fastest lap for Alex, 3:43.7 seconds.
Well, I know I was practicing, I was running like 330, 331s, 2s, something like that. So we'll see what we can do here. Can't get my own. I got a livery for this car, but I couldn't get it to. Doing something wrong. Couldn't get it to work. I didn't want to waste the track time, so I just.
All right, Steve. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I love this place at night. It looks awesome at nighttime.
Yellow flag for sector 1. Green flag for sector 1. Stepped it in, the S's. Sector 1 is clear. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. That's barely a scratch, just ignore it. It looks like brake has crashed. Take position. Fastest lap for Hopkins, 3:33.8. miles. New fastest lap for Murray, 3:28.2 seconds.
Wow, that's fast. I figured Brian would be fast.
Sector 3 is green.
And then Cadillac is quick.
Car light. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. See, it's gone still there. Sector 1 is now green. He's still there. Clear right. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Frank has binned it. Green flag, sector 3.
Yeah, boy, that's Brian. That's flying.
Car in front lap time is at 3:28.3 seconds. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag. Green flag in sector 1. That's the end of the session. P10. Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, I kind of got messed up there at the end. 3:31, that's about where I'm usually at. Wow, Brian ran a 3:27 flat. That is all in the mail. Yeah, and they're on mediums. That is going. Let's see about the setup. We got 15 minutes of quali here. I think they have individual quali, so we don't have to fight with other vehicles. Yeah, see, it's only like 3-4 laps. That's like 4 laps is more than enough. Didn't save it. Okay, save that because that's another reason it screwed me up there. I had to change earlier and it didn't save it. So let's do that. Let's try that. Hope everybody's having a good day. I don't want to read. Go.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay, Steve. We've got 30 minutes to set a lap.
You gotta do this whole lap here before we can before we can even get a register a lap. Get some heat in these tires. Turn it down, turn it up. When we start going, I'll leave it low for now. Yeah, I haven't been running it, the Ferrari for a while, so I just kind of haven't had time, and of course, messing around with the GT3 cars a little bit more, those types of things, so. And I love these hypercars. Over rotation.
It's fine, mate. It's just a straight. We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. V10.
A little bit too late there. Kind of turned in too late. Let's see if we can get on the second row. I think John and Brian are in another league, pretty much time-wise. Turn up my map a little bit. You see it's draining it quick. That's not gonna work. Good time. Good time for me. But I did? I hope not. Yeah, crap. I hope not. Thank you. Dang, lost time there.
Murray, 3:27.6 seconds. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's in another league. I mean, that is blistering. See what we can do. You know, I say we can try to fight for a podium anyway.
Outside's clear.
I know if I can do one more lap. Had to be John, yep.
This is the last lap of fuel, E3. Okay, stop requested.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, I locked up the tire bad.
Cruise ready.
Nope. Tire is shaking. Well, I really must have locked it up. Well, good enough. You see, I mean, Bruce Hopkins, Michael, I mean, they're not that far off. I'm not too far away from John so far. I mean, I'm only... Well, yes, I am. Wait a minute. I take that back. No, I'm
Just
far
2
away.
minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I thought that was a 28, but it was a 27. So, yeah, he's still over a second ahead of me. So, yeah, he's got a good gap. So, yeah, I think it'll be a race between Brian and John. I'm gonna switch to mediums too, because the softs. It seems like the softs lock up. I think after a few laps they just start going away quick. So I actually like the mediums better. We're gonna go with mediums. And really not sure what to try to see if the thing would handle better. Like I said, I practiced a little bit with it today before they got online here, but I didn't go crazy with it. I think I'll just take one click of wing out. I think I'll just try that. Let's try that. We can always use speed down the straightaway. So I'll just take another click of wing out, and everything else I'll just leave alone. Hopefully it won't be too crazy. Yeah, I didn't check the replay. Can't tell if I was sparking or not. You do a lot of that around here, especially with full fuel load, so I got to be careful. I don't want to get too low, because then it'll be sparking like crazy. And that just slows you down, and you're hitting everything. So,
New fastest lap for Saunders, 3:27.1.
ooh, he's right there with.
That's the end of the session. P3.
He's right there with Brian. Good job. Yeah, like I said, I hate to get too crazy with it because I don't want to get too nuts, and then the thing is a total disaster as far as handling is concerned. So, I'm tempted to go down just one more on the spring, but it's going to get looser anyway with that taking the wing out. So, that might not be a great idea. I think we'll just leave it as it is, not get too nuts. Do a little bit more in the rear, negative camber, just like I did one click on the front. Just small, very, very small, minor stuff. We have it switched to the 100, going 100.
Acknowledged. Time deltas every lap. Copy that. No more time deltas.
Oh, what are we doing here? Is it switched over yet? No, not yet. Like I said, I'm going back to mediums. It seems like after a couple laps, they just start to go. They start locking up really easy, and you can see once you lock one up, it just seems like it starts shaking like crazy. So I must have really flat spotted it, really bad. So again, we'll just have to do the best we can with what we got. Everything else is decent. Oh, I guess I got a long gap in between here or something. I can't believe John took pole from Brian. That's really good. Yeah, they're like in another planet. Joseph is really close to me. Or not Joe's. I didn't mean Joseph. Joe's. He's really close. I mean, he's right there, 329.39. He's only 2/10 off. So he's probably going to be very strong. That BMW is a good car too. That's a really good car. So definitely be a challenge. I hope it'll be a good race. I'm hoping. Oh, it's taking so long for it to switch. Server locked up or something? We got 17 cars. We got 6 GT3s. Be nice if they came out with a hard tire for Brazil in real life. I think this last WEC race. Be nice if they did that for the GT3 cars in Le Mans Ultimate. You know, if they had a medium and a hard, that would be kind of nice for different tracks that are real abrasive or whatever. Maybe you want to go longer, you know, as far as double stint your tires and things like that. There we go. Ah, it took a while. That would be really cool. It'd be really nice to do that. Man, you know, kind of, I like, you know, with the hypercars, of course, you can go to a hard tire. I mean, I would definitely do that if I was, you know, really gonna at least double stint it. But I haven't done too many pit stops in LMU, so that's kind of a new thing. Usually all my stuff is sprint type races. But I'd love to do more endurance stuff. Can't do anything with pit stops here, so there's really nothing that you can do with a pit stop. So I guess we'll just have to leave that the way it is. But yeah, I see John's going to mediums. I don't think anybody went to hards. I bet a lot of people are on softs, actually. I'm going to stick with a medium. I think the soft is fast for that one, maybe 2 laps, but then after that, it just wants to, for me, it just wants to start locking up all the time. It's just constant. I don't want to do that. And then it just starts getting all tore up. Well, so I sure hope we can at least have a decent race. But I'm just trying to be not too aggressive because I haven't been racing the Ferrari, the hypercars too much in a while. So I mean, I just kind of knocking the rust off. Catch up, slow down. Catch up, slow down. Yeah. No, if they ever get where the temperatures matter more than it would, you know, it doesn't seem like it. The tires of the GT3s just seem like they don't, you know, they. I don't know about double stinting them. I mean, especially if he did an hour, or in real life they can. So, but yeah, I mean, I know that they came out with the hard tire, like I said, in Brazil, and I just wondered if they were going to do that for Le Mans Ultimate, or just like they have multiple tires for hypercars. Thing you got to remember, not to hit anybody because it does damage. No ghost in here.
Go. Right side. Right side's clear.
Not a good start, but
it looks like Ellis and Frank have been done what she can. Sector 1 is clear.
a little bit too late on the brakes there. I hate doing that because it's a flat spot in the dang tires.
Clear left.
No, it's followed him off. if we can get a gap. Of course, the curves are the toughest part, I think, and Le Mans.
Okay, Steve, run out of track limits. Keep between the lines. Hello, flag sector 3. We think that John has gone off in. Watch your curves. The gap in front is now 2.5 seconds. Sector 3 is now clear. Car ahead is 3. The gap behind is now 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, we're just gonna get my own pace. So I don't think I can catch these guys. I'd have to make a mistake. So. Interesting when you catch up to the GT3 cars.
Gap behind is now 2.5 seconds.
Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I haven't been practicing other than today, a little bit earlier, but I haven't driven a lot with the Ferrari recently, so we'll just have to just try to be as consistent as we can.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Not a bad lap for me.
The gap behind is now 2.8. It looks like John has gone off in Dunlop curve, green flag sector 1.
bottomed out.
Warned about track limits.
That was bad. Yeah, I lost like a half a second there at least. I'm usually really good through those chicanes too. I love that one.
Behind us now, 3.1.
He's back there. One little mistake, he'll be all over me. I wish they'd battled, then maybe I could catch up a little bit, but they're not battling. They're just follow the leader type of thing.
Increasing, it's now 3.5. Good morning, keep it tidy, please, Steve.
Yeah, I got a vibration again. Yeah, stop with this dang locking up. 94 in the front, 95 in the back. That curb, I gotta watch that curb. I'm bottoming out on the curb. I think it's upsetting the car. Well, they're going up ahead of me. Trying to stay around my delta. Brian's still in second. Looks like he's dropped back a little bit. Dang it. A little damage.
Alright, Steve. You had a bit of bodywork damage there.
That was not good.
Fastest lap for Saunders, 3:28.5 seconds. The car in front has just done a 3:28.7. The pit window is now open. The gap behind is now 3.2.
Ah, darn it. I gotta brake earlier. I'm messing up too much. I got right front suspension damage too. That's not good. All I did is brush the wall. Bang. Start braking earlier. He's right there. He's actually quit gaining on me. That BMW sounds so good. There's so many good these hypercars. They sound really good. Plus that new Valkyrie, that thing sounds insane.
Saunders, 3:28.5 seconds. The guy ahead has just posted up 3:28.5.
I mean, for me, it's not bad, but he gained a ton on there.
Just had a warning to clear the track.
Tired of locking up in there.
Alves behind us now, 2.5.
better. I really like the Cadillac too. I mean, this sounds awesome. I think it's really fast on the straightaways.
The gap behind is now 2.5.
We're yin and yang, and he catches me, and then I pull away a little bit, and he catches me, so we're going back and forth.
Okay, Steve, you've used half your fuel.
I pulled away a little bit. He must have had more problems getting around traffic. Another GT3 car.
Behind is now 3.2. Still clear left.
Mr. Pac-Man up here leading the GT3 class.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think Carlos has been dipped in. Light station chicane. Sector 2 is clear. Car ahead, it's their class leader. Okay, Steve, you've got about 4 laps on your left. Clear left. Warned about track limits.
We're not racing it that much recently. I mean, I'm happy with the consistency so far. Not too bad.
Pick up behind us now, 3.3.
Trying to catch me again. I mean, like I said, one mistake and he'll be all over me. Yeah, John and Brian are just gone. They haven't really been fighting either. They've really been disciplined, just basically just Brian following John. That's about it. Fronts are wearing more than the rears.
Come behind us now, 3.3.
I gotta go through that. I don't want it to repair it. There, do not repair. There you go. I don't want tires either. No change.
Fastest lap for Saunders, 3:28.4 seconds. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Oh.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think that Alves has gone off in Dunlop chicane, green flag sector 1. So Murray ahead is increasing, it's now 11 seconds.
went off somewhere. Dunlop chicane, they said, so he lost a bunch of time.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 40 Celsius.
I only got 3 laps. I'll probably just do this in 2 laps. So I'm still gonna have like, 20-something minutes to go. How do I know who changed tires?
Alves has gone off in Indianapolis. Fastest lap for Saunders, 3:27.9 seconds. The guy ahead's lap time is at 3:28.2 seconds. Halfway up, estimate 2 laps remaining on this tank.
Thank God, we already got hardly any battery left.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
Turning on my Delta, so. Yeah, basically just leave everything else the same. Get fuel and go. Whoa, lock up, lock up. I love that new the new AMG. That's a fun car to drive. First time, I like the AMG in every single sim. So, and I think it's probably is the best AMG in all of sim racing. It is really nice to drive. Coming in next lap.
Stay between the lines, please, Steve.
Right on, still doing right on my Delta, so that's why I say I don't get tires is a waste. This lap, please, Steve. I will. Please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
Might do some stuff after this too. If there's any daily races going on. Jump in the GT3 car. They'll take tires either. And they're running their fastest laps.
Captain Ferrari in front is now 16 seconds. Steve, the next car is Swander's. When we exit the pits, we should be in P7. Behind, brake.
Oh, I gotta wait. I guess.
The leader is now on mediums. Brake behind is pitting now. Pit exit's clear. McClellan is now on mediums. Okay, Steve, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Maybe I should have took tires because it took so long.
Captain McClellan behind is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds.
Do some more pit stop stuff. I don't ever use I don't ever do any races with pit stops. I gotta start doing more stuff with that so I know I can be more efficient with it. We have some of those 2.5 hour or 2.4 hour whatever races at Lemans and the dailies. Think about doing one of those.
Ferrari is pitting.
Try to be smooth, can't.
Yellow flag, sector 3, sector 1 is green.
Can't use the tires, they're already worn.
Green flag, sector 3.
I got way too much fuel. Way too much. That's what I mean by practicing, knowing what it takes, and all that kind of thing.
Gap 2, E4 behind us now, 4.4.
But it's okay. I'm on third on podium, so hopefully I can keep that. Exactly. Way too much.
Well done, Steve. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for.
Surprised I didn't lose third. Right. He might go back there. I'll make them have to come get me.
The captain, Clellan, behind us now. 3.9 seconds. Sector 1. P3. We think Saunders has been dipped in the S's.
What?
Green flag Sector 1. Yellow flag Sector 2. It looks like Saunders has crashed in Quatre Rouge. Green flag in Sector 2.
Yep. Saunders wrecked. I'm up in second now. Yeah, see the sparks? There's a few sparks back there. It's because I got a lot of fuel. He must have had the same tires too. He's gained a little bit of time on me. Oh no, he's losing it now. Yeah, the fronts are definitely worn more than the rears. Yeah, sure I could do a little bit better if I, adjusted some of the brake bias and things like that. But I'm just, right now I'm looking for just not making mistakes. So if he caught up to me, I might start doing that.
Okay, Steve, car right, clear right.
I just don't want to destroy the tires anymore and just bring it home.
Coming up, this is great. V2.
So we'll just have to see what, how it goes.
Behind is now 6.3 seconds.
I think he's losing time. We've had this vibration this whole time. From the suspension damage, but it's just a very, very slight vibration. It hasn't gotten any worse, so I must have not, I haven't destroyed the tires anymore, but it must be from the suspension damage on that right side.
Sector 3 is yellow. Flag in Sector 3, we can see Carlos has gone off.
A few more laps to go. Pac-Man.
The gap behind is now 5.6 seconds.
Turn the brake bias down just a little bit. It feels like the front wants to keep locking.
Slower car ahead. This is their class leader.
That hurt. Worst place to catch somebody.
You've just done a 3:36.7 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 11.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 4.6 off the pace. It looks like Alves has stacked it.
getting behind Pac-Man. This I couldn't go to a bad time.
5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Sector 3, yellow flag. E3 is gaining on you. The gap is now 3.8 seconds. We think Carlos has gone off in Indianapolis.
Boy, Brian's cutting it close, right down to the nub.
To McClellan behind us now, 3.8 seconds.
Amazing how little grip these hypercars have when you're going slow. When it goes into the more mechanical grip, they just don't have that much grip.
Fast car ahead. It's alright. You're right.
Catching people at the wrong time. They said Brian's cutting it down to the nub.
White flag, mate. White flag. It's a white flag. Well done, Steve. Great drive. That's a podium.
I'll take it.
Okay, pit stop requested.
I'll take the second. Happy with that. Really, third would have been fine also, because I mean, Brian's and John's pace was just crazy fast, and still ran a 3:29 race pace. So that's good for me. I mean, obviously, to keep up with those guys, I need to gain at least a second, about a second and a half. But you can just do what you can do. It's do the best you can, and that's it. I'm glad I went with mediums. Everybody else did it also. Looks like Bruce went with the hard left front because that left front does take a beating. So he went with the hard left front, which is probably not a bad idea. But everybody else just went with mediums or the softs. But I don't know. It just seemed like the softs would just want to lock up too easy. So I would like to try the hards and see how they reacted, but the mediums weren't that bad, to be honest. So again, happy with that. I was real happy with the outcome. Let's see, out there. Oh. See who else is out there. You still got 7th and 8th out there. Everybody else either didn't finish or they're done. You got 4 people that dropped out. There you go. That's it. Now everybody's finished. Now everybody's done. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Dark Knight. Let's check out the oh, let's hold on a second. Let's see what's going on online. Any daily stuff going on? We got 15 minutes. We can do this here. You got the Fuji. That's in 35 minutes. That's all all the AMGs. I did that the other day, a couple days ago. I did that and I screwed up. And I had a good race going, just okay. And then I was battling with somebody and I just barely touched him and it threw me into the wall. Totally destroyed the car. So I screwed that up. I should have just stayed where I was. That was my bad. Well, I mean, really, you can, um, you know, a lot of the setups really aren't terrible as far as the standard setups. Not to say you can't definitely make them better to your driving style, but you know, you can do a lot with just the TCs and the brake bias and things like that, and a lot of, you know, stuff like that. You know, like this is like these are fixed, so you know, to run in any of the dailies, you really got to be able to at least, you not, maybe not as fast, but you got to be able to race with it, because there's so many of these races that are just fixed setups. Um, so let's look at the race. Let's just watch the start. That's the same. A shame John crashed out. I mean, something must have happened. You know, especially when you haven't practiced much. That's why I was trying to watch it. I mean, it's so easy to make just a small mistake, and you just, man, it could be catastrophic. I mean, those things are, they're so dang fast and can get away from you just in a nanosecond. So I mean, I was pretty happy with it. It was running really pretty consistent, and for the whole race. I mean, me bumping that wall was just my stupidity. You know, stupidity. I shouldn't have just misjudged it and raced. I just brushed the wall, but it did damage to the right front suspension. I wouldn't have had any of that if I'd, you know, no vibrations if I wouldn't have done that. Okay, let's watch the start. I got a bad start. I guess I wasn't close enough or something. I thought I was, but I guess not. That BMW is fast. Oh, glad I took another click of wing out. So I got some straightaway speed. I just about hit him right there. I was going in too hot. He's sparking a little bit, but when you're just doing it a little bit, that's not so bad when you got a full tank. Oh, those things, man, they sound good. Oh, see, he got in the dirt. Yeah, he got on the dirt. I didn't see that, but that's what happened. He went too wide and got on the dirt, and it made him lose it. Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I mean, that's what I was kind of wanting to see, because I mean, I thought he just goes too much on the rear brake, but yeah, you could see the left side was in the dirt. Hey, John. Too bad about you wrecking, or I guess you lost it in the S's or something. That's what it said. I'm just going off of what my spotter said. Too bad. You were flying, man. Yeah, I knew I didn't have anything for you or Brian, but it would have been nice to see if I could stick with you guys for just maybe a couple laps. But I got such a bad start, and I fell back to fourth, and you guys, that's it. You guys are gone. Let's try the AMG since it's a newer car. Let's try that. Well, these liveries really look nice. Lots of nice looking cars. I really like that. The black one looks really good. I got the yellow one. I'll go with the yellow. I went with the black one the last time, which I kind of like the black one better, but let's go with the yellow one. There's a lot of people who had the same thing. They like going with the black one. So again, I haven't raced this car, so I'm kind of again, I don't want to get just destroyed. So I've driven it a little bit here at Le Mans and stuff, and I love it. It's really nice. I mean, it's a really nice driving car, but I mean, it's not OP or anything, but it's fun to drive. And of course, I'm a big fan of the AMG anyway, and no matter, I've driven it in, race room and AMS2, of course, ACC, obviously, and so I like it in every sim, and I really think in this sim, it's just a little bit that I've driven it, it's really good. Of course, I think it's obviously the sound makes a big difference, and of course, the sound on every one of these cars is the best. I mean, it's pretty much the best sound in sim racing, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. And the other, AMS2 is really good. ACC's not bad, but I mean, it's definitely, it was when it came out, obviously, I thought it was the best, but man, these guys have just knocked it out of the park. Studio 397 is with all the nice sounds it makes. It's just, oh man, it's really good. It really does sound like the car. I mean, if you watch an in-car or something like that, or watch some video, and then you look at LMU, no matter what car it is, they really sound exactly like the car. So that's a big deal. And of course, it drives really nice too. I mean, obviously it drives nice, but I haven't even done one lap here at Fuji with it. So again, I'm not saying I'm gonna not be here, and no, I'm not, how good I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna suck, but let's take it first. I want to race it and take it for a spin and see what I can do. See what we can find out about it. The only way is by doing it. Might do some more tomorrow also. I might, if I got the time, I might get up and do some streaming tomorrow. If anybody's interested, do a bunch of dailies and stuff like that. We don't have a league race tomorrow because we're in between seasons. So I might do a bunch of dailies tomorrow, maybe. I gotta find out when that 2.5 hour Le Mans was. I really need to practice with pit stops because I'm not good with LMU with their pit stops. And the only way you get better is at least for me, is to practice. So, and I suggest anybody that if you want to do just messing around, it's really cool at like dusk at Le Mans to sit there and race whatever, GT3 or Hyper, whatever you want. But just at, like when it's going from dusk to nighttime, it really looks cool around Le Mans. It looks really awesome. Yeah, and I did that, like I said, at Le Mans. It was just a standard setup, but I mean, it was pretty quick down the straightaways. AMG was pretty decent. Yeah, we can check it out, John. Maybe look for me. Maybe like I said, I'll probably be on there, like I said, tomorrow sometime in the morning. Do some dailies to see if I can work on my ranking. I just keep flubbing it up, or I have a technical issue, or something always happens. Oh, and of course I haven't been doing too many dailies. I was kind of waiting for this update to come out. So, and then I did one earlier this morning and messed that up, and then I had a technical glitch, so I've worked on that again. I probably gonna have to go get me a new USB hub, because this USB hub, it was fine at that race. We just did an hour and it worked fine. So I guess maybe what I did worked. So that's a lot of work with the hypercars at any track, for me anyway. Man, that wears you out. Those things are so fast, and so just a lot of concentration too. Like I said, you got to really, to be consistent. It's definitely takes some practice. That's why I was really happy. I needed to be faster, but I was consistent with what I had. So I mean, that was happy about that. It's just I need to be quicker. That's all. Dang, John and Brian are always, a whole another few steps ahead. And a couple more minutes, and we'll do a day. Let's do this one daily, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, I like to mess around with the AMG, do some setup work on it, and see if it reacts. Yeah, it is. It is. Those Pipers are brutal. You're right. Yeah, those things are just so fast, and again, it's not just the physical part, but it's just the constant. You really got to concentrate to hit your marks and not overdo it, and be on on the ball. Man, I mean, again, I shouldn't say, because I haven't, I don't have iRacing, and I did an AMS2, and I think they're okay, but I still think LMU has the best hypercars. I mean, I just, from what I've seen on YouTube and driving these and driving a few other sims, I just think they have the best hypercars. They just sound everything, between the way they drive, the sound, just everything. And that's one kind of cool thing. Again, if you're just messing around and you drive a GT3 car in a class and you're messing with the AI, and you got the hypercars running around, that's kind of cool too, because man, they go by you and they just sound so good when they go by. It's kind of a fun, kind of makes it fun when you're racing around and you got other hypercars catching you, and you got to watch out. You're always looking in the rear view for them things to come, flying around you. You got to drive so defensive, and so, with your rear view mirror, to make sure that they can get around you or whatever, or what they're going to do. And then, so that's kind of a challenge too. Yeah, I could understand that. I mean, I don't think it's so long ago, I can't remember if I drove the hypercars and Project Cars 2. That used to be the main sim for me a long time ago. Now I haven't played it in forever, because it's just, it's it's completely pretty much dead now. Hopefully I can get on the server, I hope. There we go. Let's see where we're at. Probably in the middle of my ranking has not done that good. Hopefully be some good ones tomorrow, and probably a lot of people be on there too, since it's Saturday. A lot of people will be doing dailies. I like the classic of this better. I hate that stupid tight corner right there at the bottom of the circuit there. I hate that. It's such a just a place to get screwed up. All right, well, let's go. Usually what I do is, first you can just go right over here, but of course I get set up for qualifying, so basically
that's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You're only going to get a few laps, so just like something like that, something real low. And then this I'll probably turn down a little bit, try it out, and this I turn up just a little bit, just so give me some, I can adjust it on the fly just like this, but just to get me started. Let's stick with that. Oh, that's pretty much it. And then steering is very important for me, because I hate turning the wheel, which is so unrealistic when you got to turn it 180 degrees. You know, to make a turn is ridiculous. You know, there's no way you have to do that. So I turn this back. Usually around 360 or 380, something like that. And that's it. Yeah, 18 out of 33. There's a lot of splits. I'm not doing that good. I used to that's why I need to work on that tomorrow. See if I can move up a little bit in splits and just get some good races and, you know, get some good points and stuff like that. And just try to finish races and things like that. Not worried about winning and all that. Just try to have good finishes best you can, but stay out of trouble. Kind of taking a chance with the AMG since I haven't really driven it here. So again, you know, I mean, I like to usually make it practice maybe for 10-15 minutes just to see what it feels like. So kind of taking a chance, but
that's the end of the session. P11.
But we'll just have to we'll just take a chance, see how it goes. Not too worried about where I finish. Just hope I can have a decent finish and a good race. Yep, so we got 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm not digging the yellow one here, but that's okay. I'll give me a custom livery on this car. I need to get Nico's to work on a custom livery for this car because I know I like the AMG.
It takes it's clear. We have 4 minutes to get the job done.
Hell, the tires are cold.
Track temps increasing. It's now 45 Celsius. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Whoa. That's an oversteer. This sounds really good. Outside the car too. It's a lot different on the outside, but inconsistent in my driving here. I've never driven this thing here, so a lot of rotation on the brakes.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Whoa. Whoa. Do another lap. Yeah, this thing's got a lot of rotation on the brakes.
Fastest lap for Leonard, 1:43.28.
Put some more to the front. I still get one more lap in, so let's try to get a halfway decent lap. Gear ratios are pretty low too. Get in their top half. Yeah, fourth. 1:44.0. That's not bad for me, to be honest. Not bad for me. Oh, right next to third too. Those guys are way ahead though. Top Mercedes, got another Mercedes there. It's only about 4/10 behind me. So, this up. I don't even know what to put. That's probably way too much fuel. We need to put new tires on again. I don't know if it'll switch it, but I'm not gonna take a chance. I'll move that way up more. Move that up some more. Leave it at that. So we got a good, decent starting spot. So fourth is okay. Hopefully we can get a clean start. go over really quick. Yep, we're good. Got the Mustang and the BMW. I got a custom one behind me. Yeah. Like I said, I gotta get with Nico to get a custom livery for this. Now, my other custom liveries aren't working. I just wondering if it's because they're the older. They don't have the number plate thing on the side. I don't know. I just can't get it to work. I had it to work yet before the update, but now I can't get it to work.
Clear left.
Ooh, we got on the grass. That's the
incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Well done, Steve. Good start.
get a gap here.
Sector 2 is yellow. We think Lemans has spun off. Sector 2 is green. Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Green flag, sector 2.
You do better coming on the straightaway.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Alright, Steve, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. U4. It looks like Mayo has binned it. Sector 3 is now clear. Sector 3 is yellow, the guy in front is Luca.
Yeah, this AMG is really lively in the back end. wide both times.
Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Green flag in sector 1.
Yeah, he almost lost it, almost ran into him.
Left.
He did better this time.
Leonard is now in the lead. Yellow flag. P4. Is now leading. We think that Leo has spun off.
Hard to get around him. He's holding me up in places, but I mean, I can't really get a good attack on him.
Car exiting the pits. You're losing time here, man. We need to pass it. Your lap time was 1:44.53. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Sector 1. We think that Bernardini has crashed. Sector 1 is green.
Whoa, didn't like that.
Yellow flag, Sector 1.
He's struggling.
Green flag, Sector 1. We think that Nera has stacked it. Car left. Still there. Still there. Still there for your left. Nice one, Steve. Nice move, mate. The guy in front is Leonard.
Alright, see if we can pull away a little.
Great stuff, keep it coming,
good. Battle, battle.
The next car is Waters. Behind is increasing. It's now 0.9. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is green. To go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance.
Didn't do so good there. You're my Delta, but
Steve, halfway home. Fuel looks good. That was at 144.36.
push as hard as I can. I don't want to wreck though.
Sector 1 is yellow. It looks like Grant and Johans have gone off. Green flag in Sector 1.
Understeering a lot.
Sector 2 is now green. Green flag, Sector 3. Last lap time was at 1:45.20. Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. I think that Nera has binned it. Sector
right on my butt too.
Steve. The next car is 2 laps behind. Minutes to go, you're looking good for a podium. P3.
Yeah, it wants to you gotta be careful because when you get on the gas, it wants to understeer.
On your right, right side's clear. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. We think Herman has gone off.
Hey, he's gaining on me.
Car right. Still that clear right. Come on mate, defend your position.
Let's get past, but just understeering. More and more he goes, the more I understeers. Let's see if I can hang on.
Sector 1. Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag sector 3. We can see AO has stepped in.
Got lots of wrecks.
Right side, clear right. Yellow flag. We think Nera has gone off. Green flag in sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag in sector 3. We can see class has crashed.
2 more laps, this one and another one.
Time was at 1:45.44.
McLaren likes bumps either.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think that class has gone off. Sector 1 is now green.
Oh man, I just
Car
blew
right.
that.
Right side's clear.
Nope.
Left side. Rear left. V4.
Oh man, that was a good race.
Well done. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
That was a good race. I blew it that one corner, but that was a good race. The car understeer is pretty bad as you're going. But yeah, that was a damn good race right there. And I don't think I touched anybody, so that's the main thing. You know, we'll get good points. Didn't gain anything as far as my positions. Oh, we'll see what it does. See if it helps me at all or no. We'll see. I don't know where it thought I would come in at, so. Yeah, we'll look at the replay just a little bit, just so you can hear it on the outside. Excuse me. It sounds so good on the outside. It sounds really like the car. I mean, it sounds so good. Well, let's see what is everybody done now. Yeah. Oh, it didn't tell me how I did. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Yeah, I went up a bunch. Look at that. Went up two there and 3 on the safety there. So that was a really good result as far as that going up. It doesn't show the other anymore. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't show the exactly how much it went up, but it just, I know 3 arrows, I think that's maximum. And 2 is still not bad either. So hopefully we can keep doing that and keep moving up. Top AMG, that's for sure. There was nobody, and next AMG was, didn't even finish. They were down there in 16th something. So they were pretty far down. So the car's, it's not bad, but it's just, it's pretty lively in the rear, and then as the car goes, it starts to understeer. So you got to really start adjusting TCs and brake bias to get the car to rotate the way you want it to. And so again, I was just kind of learning on the fly there. So, but yeah, I didn't. Let's see. Yeah, see, that made up for some of my bad races before, because that went up. Like I said, it went up a good amount. See, here I was even on the safety rating, and that's where I messed this race up, and this race too. Both, they're both down. See, 2 and 2, because a guy hit me. That was in the all AMG race at Spa. So again, this is where I need to do. I need to be finishing in the top half of the field and just keep clean and get this ratings to start going up. So that's what I'll probably work on tomorrow. Hopefully, I will try. Let's just look at that. I want to listen to the sound. Kitty cat's meowing at me. Let's see what. And this thing takes forever just to show a replay. One thing that's hard to get used to is the load times. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, there we go. I listened to it from the back because you hear the outside. Cars all sound really good. Oh, there's a wreck right behind us too. AMG sounds really, really good. I think it sounds good. We'll watch that last lap. Farther back. There we go. Yeah, that's great sound in V8. But I mean, it's really cool because it must all of them sound different. Whether it's the Mustang, the Lexus, this car, I mean, they all sound totally different. The Corvette, I mean, the Corvette's very unique. And I was so close to getting around him. I messed up that one, this is where I was able to get around him because he messed up there, and then I messed up coming down here. I braked just too late. Just a teeny bit too late. He was on the inside, so I thought maybe he would try to outbrake me and go in, and I outbrake myself. And he just dove right in. Good battles. That was really good. If you lose like that, you make a mistake, but I mean, it's good racing. That's all. That's what I love that. That's the main thing. And he was, he was really clean. So that's all you can ask for. AMG's such a good looking car. I was hoping to get a better run on him because I thought I got a good run, but I still couldn't get by him. Yeah, just a car length. But that was really good. Again, I haven't not messed with any setups of the car, so it'll be interesting to see about working on the setups to see if it responds, if I like the way it feels. I still, my favorite GT3 car, I still like the Corvette. It just fits me really, really well. But again, the AMG is really good. The Porsche, to me, is probably the best sounding car and GT3 cars in LMU. The Porsche just sounds absolutely off the chart amazing. It really sounds authentic Porsche. And it's a really, really good car. Speed wise, it's not like it is an ACC. Speed wise down the straightaway, it's about on par with everything else. So you're not like giving away, anything down the straightaway like ACC. It seems like you're always giving away speed down the straightaway. So exactly, it's still fun, but I mean, it still is a little bit of a challenge to drive and things like that. But it really sounds good. Again, I love to spend more time. I spent some time on it, on just doing setup to see if I can get it, to fit more me as far as my driving style. But the bad thing is most of these races, they're all fixed setup, so you can't, you have to get in some of the other races. There's a lot of dailies that I do that are just, fixed setup, so you really got to be able to drive it with the fixed setup. So right now, I seem the Corvette, I do good with the fixed setup, and it seems like the AMG doesn't seem too bad. The Lamborghini, now Lamborghini got nerfed. It was this update. It added, I think, 25 kgs to it to all tracks. So I still think that it still be competitive, but I mean it is going to be definitely knocked down a little bit, maybe because it's the weight. So Lamborghini, but that's a fun car to drive too. Again, the sound is awesome. It's a really good car to drive. It seems more friendly than ACC, but of course, the big thing is these cars, definitely are performance wise are a little bit down from the World Challenge, with the SRO and all that. These cars, the way they're spec'd, because they're LM GT3s, they're just a little bit less aero and a little bit less, I think, power. So again, they're just not as quick down a straightaway and through some of the twisties as those cars. So, but they still fun. I mean, they're still not that far away, but I mean it's still really, really fun cars, and I enjoy them. Again, one thing I've learned when an ACC came out and now LMU is really taking it to a whole nother level as far as the whole immersion with the sound and everything. But the flip side of that is it's harder to me on it as far as the PC. So it's, unless you turn a lot of graphics down, you really, it really demands a lot. And that kind of surprises me because it's not an Unreal Engine like ACC is, but it really is demanding on my PC. I don't think I turn as many frames on this than I do ACC, and I have them both about maxed out. So again, one of those things, maybe they can keep improving upon that, just like their load times. Maybe they can just keep getting it a little bit better. Maybe never be able to get to where ACC is, but maybe they can at least get it a little bit faster. Yeah, no, you can change your brake bias and your TC. That's the main things with the fixed setup, and that's what you really got to work on dialing cars in with before, at the start of the race and during the race and everything, because as the car changes with, just like they did with the AMG right there, where it was, fine for a few laps, and then it started understeering more and more, especially on the throttle. Then you got to start, turning in TC2. You got to start turning that down. So when you're on the throttle, the car's wanting to help it rotate instead of understeer, and just things like that. Or on braking and some of the tight turns, I start turning the brake bias down to get the car to rotate. Instead of, because it's starting to understeer too much. So again, you got to really be able to do those things to get the best out of it with the fixed setup, because that's the only things you can adjust. And again, the steering also with me personally, because I hate turning the wheel so far to make the car turn. So again, that's one thing I turn. You can turn the steering ratio down. So I do that. But basically you can't do any kind of wing, spring. course, you can do fuel level too, but I mean, you can't do any kind of, you know, alignment. Any of those things are all locked out. So fixed is basically your biggest things is brake bias and TC. That's your biggest tuning changes that you can do. So again, I appreciate. I hope everybody gives me a like and subscribe before you leave. And again, I hope you enjoyed the race at Le Mans, and of course this daily. But maybe we can do some more today, get an earlier start, and we'll see what we can mess around with tomorrow. Again, I'll probably try to get on here around mid to late morning and see if we can find something. So again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.